Follow him well, church. There's some things for us to do. I want to ask the elders and the deacons. I want y'all to come up here and join me. Yeah, those of you that, so we have a few guys who aren't ordained or don't hold the title yet. But if you've been sitting in those meetings, you've been choosing to come and be in that place, will y'all come up here too? Eric and JW, Tommy, because they are hearing the things. They're feeling the weight of some of the things that our church is walking through. This that I'm about to tell you is very, very hard. I know that the Lord has given me instruction. And so I have to listen. Y'all, somewhere along the way, things got messed up. And I bring these men up here because I want to be honest with you. They want to be honest with you. And we want to acknowledge that some of the messing up is our fault. It's our fault. Some of it wasn't, some of it is. But it's like our church was in flight, and then we caught some turbulence, right? Turbulence happens. Turbulence is going to happen. But then it was as if the plane started failing. There were systems that stopped working on the plane. Some of them were minor in the beginning, and we could live without them. We could stay in flight. We can stay in service. But then other systems started to fail. We found ourselves outside of operation of what this book instructs us to be. And instead of landing the plane and having repairs done and having the things taken care of that were failing and breaking, we just stayed in the air like everything was okay. And it's not okay. I can't do it anymore. I can't pretend like we can just continue on to our destination like everything's all right when it's not all right. So we got to land the plane and we got to fix it. We got to set something straight. We have to have hard conversations. We have to ask for commitments. We have to figure out how to love the Lord our God with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our strength. We gotta find ourselves back in the place where He is everything to us. No matter what it costs, no matter what it looks like, no matter what they say about me, no matter what they say about you, no matter what they say about our church, I want Jesus. I want Him and I need Him. So do you. You need Him. He's necessary. He's essential. He's primary for you. And if He's not in the right place in your life, we got to get it right. And we're saying this morning that we're here to help you. We're going to help each other first, because if I'm bleeding out, I can't help you. When you get on the airplane, they go over all the instructions. They say there's these masks that come from the ceiling if the cabin loses pressure. And they tell you, you put your mask on first. Because if you can't breathe, you can't help nobody else breathe. And y'all, we need to breathe. We need to hear from the Lord so that we can move in the Lord. So this is what's going to happen. We'll have church next Sunday. And we'll have church the following Sunday. And then after that, we won't have no church. We're going to close the church for the month of August. We won't have any services. There won't be Sunday school. There won't be breakfast. There won't be worship. There won't be 11 o'clock. There won't be Wednesday nights. No, we're not going to have any of that. But let me tell you what I pray for that we do have. I pray that we find each other with each other. I pray that these men invite you to their homes. I pray that you invite each other to your homes. I pray that you open up that book. And I pray that while the church is closed, you find yourself being the church. I pray that you will call your brothers and sisters, the ones you know and the ones that are distant. I hope you call them and say, hey, I'm having prayer at my house tonight. Would you come? I pray that you think about those who are going to struggle through this month. We have new faces in here today. If you're new, I'm sorry, but I'm not. You probably never have experienced this in church before, but the church is not the address, y'all. We are the church. You are the church. And this gives us an opportunity to reset some things, to put some things back in the proper place. There are some pillars in our church that will never move and they'll never need to move. They are primary. The Word of God is primary. Prayer is primary. Family is primary. Marriages are primary. Communion is primary. Those things ain't moving. But there's some other stuff that needs to move. And we have not had the opportunity to be able to do that with the plane on fire. While this is happening, the staff, myself, invited the elders to it this morning before we spoke to y'all. We're not taking a vacation. I'm going to pray more. I'm going to seek the Lord more. I'm going to study more. I want to talk to you more. If there's something that you're harboring, if there's some questions you need to have answered, if there's anything that you need, you don't need an appointment. You come and knock on the door and we'll open it. We're making ourselves available to you. I go to sleep 12, 1 o'clock in the morning every night. If we need to have a conversation when you get off work, you get off late, I don't care. I can wake up as early as 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. If you need to do that before you go to work, I don't care. We want to make ourselves available to you. Here's another thing I want you to do. I want you to go and visit other churches. I'm going to visit other churches. I'm asking God for a refreshing. I'm asking God to speak to me. I want to worship the Lord. I want to hear from His Word. That doesn't only happen at True Light. I have brothers and sisters all throughout this city who care for me and care for y'all. Go and visit other churches. Have the conversations. Find yourself in His Word. Find yourself in prayer. Find yourself with each other. If you want to come up here and do something up here, you can. I'm not locking the church. We're just not having service at the church. Ask yourself in these 30 days, is this where I want to be? And if the answer is no, that's okay. That's okay if you're finding yourself somewhere else under the instruction of the Lord. It's not okay if you want to just go home and chill. That's not okay. But if this place is no longer the place for you, I still love you. The enemy's a liar. We're still going to heaven. You're still part of the family of God. But let's have those conversations. Don't sell off into the sunset and we wonder what happened. Tell us so that we can be for you, so that we can pray for you. I told you before, the churches are not gangs. We're all on the same team, y'all. We all have the same Father, and we're all going to the same place. I know you will have many questions, and I'm not going to answer them today. Go home and pray. Go home and talk to the Lord. Be honest with Him. We open ourselves up. We make ourselves available to you. We gotta do some things. But y'all got to do some things too. We've been talking about unity since for forever. And we're going to keep talking about it. And when we come back, be ready. Be ready to love Him. Be ready to love His people. Be okay if it looks different. Be okay if things aren't like you like them. I love y'all. This is something that Michael, the person, doesn't want to do. Because I'm afraid of what can happen in the in-between. I'm afraid. I don't know that everybody's coming back. But I have to trust God. So if 20 come back or more come back that are here now, let's go. Let's give it all we have.